Hello everybody, my name is Michael Quinn. I'm one of the directors of the Quinn Group. This week on Quintessential TV, we'll be discussing practical tips for your business during the coronavirus. Whilst stimulus packages have recently been released by the federal and state governments, it's clear that the impact of the coronavirus on all businesses will require more than the government can provide. In terms of general business planning and monitoring, you need to bear in mind that cash is king. Planning and monitoring your cash resources will be important. We will return to this shortly. Record keeping, you need to keep good accounting records and keep them up to date, and that will ensure you have real-time information about your business or businesses on which to make informed decision. KPIs. Track and compare your key performance indicators for your business. KPIs are early warning systems of potential areas of concern. For example, are sales, gross margin and employee productivity on track? What action can you take if you're behind on a key performance indicator? Rent and leases. If you pay rent to a third party, consider seeking support or a reduction for a short period of time. Other expenses. Keep a tight rein on expenses. What is discretionary versus necessary spending? Capital expenditure. Reassess capital expenditure plans. Tax deductions for instant asset write-offs yielding lower tax bills in the future should be weighed against the need for short-term cash. Forecasting. Recast your budget with assumptions that reflect current and expected trading conditions. Put in place various scenarios to test the outcomes. What are the implications if sales drop by 20% or 30% or 40%? Cash is king. Many profitable businesses have been liquidated because they ran out of cash. Monitoring. Update your cash flow and consider what level detail is required and how often to track, daily versus weekly, for example. Consider also stress testing the cash flow with different scenarios. For example, what happens to cash balances if debtors' days increase from, say, 40 to 60 days? Customers. Work proactively with your customers to understand their ability to pay and the likely timing of cash collections. If they're struggling, agree to a plan with them. Consider using fee funders to finance new or outstanding invoices for customers, meaning you get paid up front while your customers can spread the payment over a longer period. Suppliers. Seek extensions where possible to pay creditors or suppliers. Can you get better terms? Remember, although conversations can be difficult, everybody is facing the same difficulties, so communication is key. Superannuation. While the Australian Tax Office may be lenient with extensions on tax instalments, employee superannuation does not fall into this category. There are harsh penalties that can be applied to employers and their directors where superannuation is not paid. This is not a commitment you should defer. Additional funding. Consider using premium funding for large commitments such as insurances, etc. Tax extensions. If required, request an extension of time to lodge and pay tax obligations. We are in regular contact with the ATO in this regard and are happy and ready to assist you. We have already seen the ATO offer extended payment terms to our clients impacted by coronavirus. Profitability variations. Consider whether your financial year 2020 profitability will be lower than previous years and prepare a variation of PAYG company tax instalments for the March or June quarters if appropriate. We are ready to assist you if required. GST. Businesses on a quarterly GST cycle may elect to change their GST reporting period to monthly if that assists with obtaining quicker GST refunds. Interest and penalties. The ATO has also indicated it will consider remitting interest and or penalties incurred after 23 January for any businesses affected by coronavirus. Banking. Consider whether your current finance or debt facilities are sufficient to cover for any cash flow shortfalls. Loan repayments. Consider the impact of any slowdown on your ability to meet loan repayments and to meet financial and reporting covenants. Act early. If you believe you will require additional funding or will likely breach covenants, speak to your bank early and work with them to develop a plan. Early indications from the banks are that they would like to work proactively with businesses to support them through the current challenges. And we can help you with this. Employees, clearly communicate your plans with your employees. Determine whether employees are able to work from home and will your systems support working from home. Identify employees with critical skills for the business and make sure they are flexible in how they can work. Reduce contractors and or overtime where possible to minimise any discretionary people costs. In terms of your supply chain, talk to your key suppliers about their plans and their ability to continue to deliver. Consider alternatives and what can be done to ensure continuity of supply. Your customers or clients. Liaise directly with your customers to understand the likely flow-on or impacts to your business and theirs. Where you have agreed orders or work in place, confirm that this is still going ahead as you have agreed. While visiting client sites can be problematic, use electronic conferencing platforms to keep providing the agreed services remotely. Contingency plans, you need to think about crisis and contingency plans. We have a contingency checklist that we can provide you. If you're in financial difficulty, seek advice early. All of the bits and pieces that we've mentioned, we can help you with. So please get in contact. Can the business pay its creditors, employees and tax obligations as they become due? Or do you have the resources to support the business in the coming months? If you're worried about trading whilst insolvent, please speak to us early. If you'd like to know more tips for your business during coronavirus or you need advice in this area, please contact us. You're welcome to email us at info@quinns.com.au. We'd love to hear your feedback or get your feedback with relation to Quintessential TV. So please like, comment and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you all again next week. I'm Michael Quinn. Bye for now.